Hey guys, so today we're going to be breaking down Kid Buu, and then we also have the new Platinum equipment for Ultra Omega Shenron. I am a bit late to this. I just had like a uber mega giga busy day today. Alright, let's go ahead and get started here. Let's click the Display Max Stats button. What are we working with? 289,000 strike, 306,000 blast, 203 to strike defense, 205 blast defense. Remember, we got to subtract 13,000 from the arts boost. So he's going to be at his real stats without the arts boost is 276 strike. He's going to be at 293 blast, which is very good. And then he's going to be at 190,000 strike defense and 192,000 blast defense. Overall, I mean, LF Zenkais always have great stats, so no exception here. Let me, I always forget to do this. Let me pull up the existing kit in a separate window here. Just so that I can compare what exactly has changed. All right, so we'll go through these effects first. Strike, normal, blast. We have -3 to own blast, which costs for 15 counts on hit. That is not new. They never changed this, so that's, you know, the same thing. Blue card, Kamehameha. Massive impact damage. Randomly applies 1 to 3 of the following effects to self upon activation. So he has 3 different instances of 20% damage inflicted for 10 counts. That actually goes up from 15%. Pretty good. I don't really think there's anything bad about this, just a lot of extra damage. This blue card historically has hit pretty hard, so would imagine the same thing is going to apply post Zenkai Awakening. This is going to be a big one. All right, the green card. Did they change anything with this? Draws a blast card next. That's new. 15% health is the same. 50 keys new. Yeah, thank God they gave this key. Vanish engage by 60% 4 times. That's the same. That would be ridiculous if they changed that. 30% damage inflicted for 15 counts. That's the same. Card draw speed for 10 counts. That's the same. And then cancel attribute downgrades the same. So the only thing they changed about this is draws a blast card and gives 50 key, which, I mean, those are both good. This green card was already really good just because of the vanish gauge restoration and card draw speed. But yeah, this is a real green card right here. All right, the ultimate Destruction Blaster. Massive damage, 50% ultimate damage for 3 counts. Nullifies endurance and blast armor. They actually didn't change anything about this at all. I think. Yeah. No, this is the same exact. They literally didn't change anything about this, which is fine, I guess. Maybe they could have given him a bit more sustained damage cut penetration on here, but they didn't give him any. Okay, sure. Main ability, draw the ultimate arts card, Destruction Blaster, 40% health and key by 30, cancel an attribute downgrades. Seals enemy strike cards for 5 counts, cancels enemy attribute upgrades. So the only thing that changed about this is the fact that he cancels own attribute downgrades. I don't think that's anything insane. I mean, I guess it could help, but we know his Zenkai ability is Blue Powerful Opponent already, which is pretty good because he's going to be doubling up with his Z ability because he already gives 35% to Powerful Opponent blast attack and defense, and then 18% to regen strike attack. Yeah, this guy's going to be a powerful bench for sure. Alright, unique abilities, 25% of damage inflicted against tags Saiyan or Regen, that is the same. 100% damage inflicted goes up from 90%, so not really like a massive change. 60% damage reduction goes up from 30%, and then he nullifies abnormal conditions just permanently, which goes up from, I guess, from only 60 counts, which used to be cancelable as well, so that's good. Following effects occur every 4 timer counts while this character's in the battlefield. Yeah, this is like the UI Goku effect here. Let me just see. Yes, okay, so he gets 30 key, that's the same. 10% damage inflicted for 15 counts, that's new. Didn't get that prior. And then enemy with 20% damage received for 15 counts, that's the same. Okay, so he now gains 10% damage every 4 counts, which... So you're only going to be able to have 3 of those up at a time because it's every 4 counts and it lasts for 15 counts. So you're basically, assuming you have the max value off of this, you're getting 30% damage inflicted from that, which is fine. All right, unpredictable movements. Applies the following effects to itself when this character performs a vanishing step. Randomly draws 1 new card when you have 3 or few cards. 15% blast damage inflicted for 10 timer counts. That's new. 50% vanish engage recovery for 10 counts. Yeah, that's the... Or 50% vanish engage recovery for 10... That's the big one. This is what makes this character really good. He actually goes type neutral for 3 counts now. Type neutral when he vanishes. I'm trying to think of like a practical application of that. You vanish and you gain type neutral for 3 counts. So I'm just thinking like you PV someone and then you like smack him with a blue card or something. Like if you're fighting a green character, you PV somebody and you smack them with a green or something, or with a blue, it would go type neutral. Yeah, I could see this being pretty good. It's obviously mostly for offense. You're not really going to get much value out of this defensively, I don't think. Following effects occur when enemy switches characters while this character is on the battlefield. Draws a special arts card next, activates once. That's the same. Inflicts all enemies with 2 subcounts. Yeah, that's kind of the like Super 17 thing. And then all enemies get minus 20% health restoration for 15 counts. Okay, that's the same. All right, so new unique abilities. Applies the following effects to self when this character enters the battlefield. Randomly draws 1 new card when you have 3 or fewer cards. That's good. Because I don't think they actually gave him card draw speed anywhere. Yeah, they didn't. They didn't give him card draw speed. Remember, he does get card draw speed via his green card, which he can force draw some, so. 30 key, 50% damage. Wow, okay, that's a good start. So he's getting 100 here. Remember, he's stacking damage here. He's getting blast damage when he vanishes, and he's just straight up getting 50% damage here. Following effects occur every time when hit with an enemy's arts attack while this character's in the battlefield. Shortens ally subcount by 1, activates 10 times. That's pretty damn strong. Reduce enemy key by 5, and then the enemy gets minus 1 card draw speed level for 3 counts. That's really good. That is basically almost a permanent minus 1 card draw speed. Applies the following effects to self when battle starts. 50% key recovery, minus 5 blast. Oh, here's the card draw speed. Minus 5 blast cost, and then card draw speed on here. So every time he uses a green card, he's just getting double card draw speed. Then he also now has endurance. 30% health when heals by 30% when his health reaches 0. Applies the following effects to self every time this character uses a blast arts card. Cover null for 3 counts. Activates once. That is essentially what Fusion Zamasu has now with strike cards, but this guy has it with blast cards. And then he guaranteed draws a green. Wow. This guy seems pretty good. The only criticism I guess I would have about this guy is the fact that his ultimate doesn't penetrate sustained damage cut. But he seems pretty good to me. I think if you guys were playing the game when this guy released initially, you'll understand how crazy his Vanish Restoration is. It's hard to really explain how good it is until you fought against him. So, I think he'll be very good. All right, let's also check out some equipment. We do have the Omega Shenron Platinum equipment, the first ever Platinum equipment. Let me go to equipment. There we go. And we'll go to the archive. We have this, which is, again, it's going to be one of these, the same equip as like this. We have the Saiyan Saga one. We have the one for part 1 with the fusion characters. There's the Frieza one that came out with Golden Frieza. This is going to be a good equip. Majin Buu Saga. 20% blast defense, 10% health, 15% blast attack, and then if you're a hybrid Saiyan, you get 12% pure blast. Yeah, this is an Ultimate Gohan equip. And this is actually a pretty good thing, I think, if you're an Ultimate Gohan fan, because I would actually say one of the weaker parts about Ultimate Gohan was the fact that his equipment options were not as good as most of the other better characters in the game. So the fact that he's getting this is really strong. You're going to definitely be using this on him. So that's good for him, unless you hate Gohan, in which case it's bad. What else we got? I know we at least have the Omega equip. Yeah, there it is. Is there anything else I should just check, just in case? I don't think we're getting an Awakened equip this week, right? Just because I don't think Russia's resetting. Yeah. Did I miss anything? I saw some people sharing a unique equipment. I didn't see it, though. Did I? Maybe I just missed it. Unique equipment. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I missed it. Majin Buu Saga. Wait, what? Huh? What the hell is this? Are you kidding me with this? What is this? They put Gohan on an equipment and they made it like the best equipment in the game. What is this? What? Alright, this is obviously not the best equipment in the game. It's not better than like the Dragon Ball Saga equip, but like, dude, this is crazy. You don't see just 15% health on an equipment that isn't specifically for a character. This is equipment power creep. That's straight up what this is. 15% health, 30% to base defenses, 25% to base. In what universe do you not just run this on any Majin Buu Saga character that ever comes out? There isn't one. I can't think of a single time when I would not want to run this on every single Majin Buu Saga character that exists. What the hell? Where do you even get this? This is probably from Equipment Collection? Yeah, wow. That is crazy. They put Gohan on an equipment and they were like, all right, guys, Gohan is on here. We got to make it the best equipment. What the hell? All right, the first ever platinum equipment. By the way, they did actually add a filter for platinum equipment here, which used to be, I believe, just question marks. So now we finally have this in the game. This, oh my god, this is just a Zenkai basically. This is of course for Ultra Omega Shenron, which you should be able to get this. I believe there's missions for this. Maybe I'll look at those missions after this. Slot 1, 30% health. That's a lot. 30% health. Okay. 70% damage. Card draw speed. Base strike and blast attack, and then base strike and blast defense 35%. Yeah, that is a dumb slot 1. Look at that. Slot 1 on this is crazy. 30% health, 70% damage, card draw speed, and then 35% to all base stats. Slot 2 applies the following effects to enemy when changing cover. Destroys 2 cards. Wow. That's really good. That's actually one of the reasons why I think God Goku is a little underrated, just because the ability to just have that in your back pocket. Like, this is essentially what made Future Gohan age as well as he did, is this. This is destroying 2 cards on cover change. Obviously, we're at a point now where it's not going to be as effective as when Future Gohan did this, but it is still a very strong effect. And then inflicts attribute downgrade, -2 arts card draw speed levels for 5 counts. That is a really good combo. Kills 2 cards, and then they get -2 card draw speed. Wow. Slot 3 applies the following effects to self when this character enters the battlefield. Randomly draws 1 new card when you have 3 or fewer cards. 40 key. Okay. And then once you get him to 7 stars, which again shouldn't be that hard because he's free. 60% damage inflicted while there are 3 tag GT battle members remaining. Now, the wording on this is confusing. I don't know why they haven't changed this, because it doesn't make sense. It's illogical to what the effect actually is. It says battle members remaining. I'm pretty sure that doesn't actually work like that, because I think it's just as long as you have 3 GT members on the team. That is what this means. Because the unique equipment from co-op also have this wording. Let me see if I can actually find this and give an example of this. So if we go to... This probably has it. Yeah, so slot 2. 15% strike attack while there are 3 episode Frieza Saga battle members remaining. Again, it says remaining, but even if you have like a dead Frieza Saga ally, as long as you have a full Frieza Saga team, you're going to still have this effect. So it is very misleading. I don't think it works like that. So 60% damage while there are 3 tag GT battle members remaining. Restores on health by 50% when it reaches... Oh, he has endurance now. Cancels enemies' buff effects when they activate a special move, ultimate, or awakened arts attack with his characters in the battlefield. This is the best equipment in the game. I don't even think it's close. He's getting 130% damage from this equipment. Plus the stats. This is ridiculous. I will voice one concern that I have with him. Let's pull him up. Ultra Omega. Let me just filter by Ultra. Okay, so my one concern with this guy is this. He has reduced his damage received by 30%. And the reason why is because he gets the remainder of his damage reduction via cover changing. Reduced damage received by 40% until combo ends when changing cover. If you guys realize, he doesn't actually gain like any kind of bulk on the platinum equipment. The main reason why that's kind of an issue with equipment versus a Zenkai Awakening, essentially that equipment is a Zenkai, But the reason why it's probably still not as good as a Zenkai is because if this character had received a Zenkai Awakening, what they would have done is they would have just changed this. They would have moved this 40% up here into here. So he would always have the damage reduction. But outside of a cover change, this character's only going to have 30% damage reduction, which is very bad for the current state of the game. The good thing is he does have endurance, and he does have a lot of health now. This guy has some pretty damn good defensive stats for how old he is. Right nowadays, this is not that crazy. Like 174, 176 for defenses. That's not. Wouldn't really call that anything too crazy. Damage-wise, he's got 50% damage here. He's gaining 15% damage after health is below 50%. So that's 65%. He's getting 10% damage when he gets hit 4 times. So that's 40, 90, 105%. Plus he's getting 130 from the equipment if you have a full GT team. So, I mean, his damage should be okay, actually. And he's getting card draw speed. So if you actually get this off now, he's now going to have double card draw speed. Yeah, I mean, he seems pretty decent now. He's going to heal 50% on endurance effect, essentially. Don't forget he can feint on his ultimate. I'm actually kind of curious to see how well he's going to do. I want to just quickly check the missions for the platinum equipment. I want to see what they're asking us to do here. Where is this? I don't know where this is. Where would it be? Would it just be... Would it be... No, actually, is it in special? Yeah, okay, here it is. Platinum equipment. Get Omega Shenron. Wait, that's it? That's all you do? Okay. And then I actually just want to see... Does it take, like, 400 slot removers to roll at once? Let's see. Oh, wait, it just comes like that. Wow. You know what? That is massive. That's a W. You don't even have to roll it. It just comes like this. The only thing I'll have to keep my eye on moving forward is if we start to get platinum equipment for summonable characters, what are they going to do with like the stargating thing? So that's the only thing I'll keep my eye on. But honestly, like this is a free massive buff to Ultra Omega Shenron. That is good. Okay. Well, let me know what you guys think of the equipment we got today, as well as Kid BUU'S Zenkai Awakening. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.